Hi, I'm Rosemary Cunningham, and I wanted to just tell you about one of my absolute favourite products, which is this little mist here called Clear and Protect. I've been using this for several years now. It's from a Flower Essences of Australia range made by a lady called Harvey, and it's absolutely fantastic for clearing your space when you feel clouded, and also protecting you from other people's stuff, if that makes any sense. I'll explain as I go on. The best way to use it is to hold it over yourself and give yourself a little mist, and you can feel it as it comes down. These lovely cool water molecules come down. It feels so cooling. I can feel it hitting my feet, and it is tremendously calming. It's got a beautiful lemony scent. There's a whole combination of different essential oils in there. It's not just lemon, and obviously chosen to give you that calming and also that clearing, to kind of wash your aura down. Because what happens is, particularly in a job like mine, this is my treatment room, so people come in here, they're troubled. I'm a natural empath, so I listen, and my tendency is to want to take their stuff on for them and solve it, which is never a good idea. And over 20 years I've learnt ways of listening, empathising, but not taking on somebody else's stuff. But in my early days, and even now sometimes if I'm not careful, I can become quite drained. I'm doing this because this is the heart areas where we're really quite vulnerable. It's our yin side, and we're quite open. And sometimes you can even almost sit with your arm over your heart chakra if you're feeling quite exposed. Maybe you're on the phone to someone and they're really draining you. That can certainly help. But this is fantastic for protecting you when you know you're going in a situation where someone could leave you feeling a bit drained. For instance, maybe you've got a relative who you have to go and see, you love them, but they're quite hard work, and when you come out you sort of feel a bit like this. Equally, maybe you go into a workspace, you work in an office where other people, maybe they're quite negative, maybe there's a lot of tension in the air. So you can spray yourself with this before you go into that situation, and it almost boosts up your aura. It's said to actually help mend tears in the aura, and so it gives you a sense of being more solid and protected before you go into that situation. Equally, if you've been with someone and you feel that clinginess, that heaviness when you come out of the situation, then this is fantastic for spraying yourself with. And as I did, feel the tingle as it comes down. Really feel it. Stop, breathe, feel, and feel it washing off all that stuff, that somebody else's stuff that isn't yours, that you really don't need to take. I gave this to a friend many years ago when she worked in our local job centre in Southend. She said people would come in, maybe they'd be quite abusive and nasty, and they're really nice people working there. They'd all end up a bit quivery and upset. And I gave her some of this, and she told me afterwards she'd spray it in the air after something had happened, and they'd all just sort of breathe it in, smell the lovely aroma, feel the tingle, and then it was as if that person had left and taken all their stuff with them, and they just sort of go, okay, let's get on with work again. And it had just completely cleared the air, the emotions, all that charged atmosphere. So, Flower Essences of Australia, it's called a Flower Essence Spritz, Clear and Protect. It's available online from a company called Flower Sense. I'm sure there are other places, but that's the main place to buy it, Flower Sense. This big bottle is around £15, and it's a 200 mils, 100 mils, and a 25 ml bottle is around about £8, I think. So have a go, enjoy. You may get through a lot of it. I sell a lot of this, particularly to teachers. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.